Hey guys, welcome back again. Today we are doing a Kaws nail set. This nail set has been trending on Instagram, and I'm like, I want to do a set like this. And this client actually brought the set that she wanted, and I just do, tweak it just a little bit. And it was so cute in the end. And I wanted to do it more detailed, but then she told me she have another appointment after, so I couldn't go so much in depth with the Kaws design and other stuff that I wanted to show in the video, but we managed to get enough in. I got this cuticle bit off Amazon. It's very good for the cuticle, and I cannot find it. I'm searching for this order and I can't find it because I purchased it years ago and I still have the bit, and I wanted to get a few new ones, but I bought some and they are not the same like this one. So this part of the video was cut out, but I did went in and prep the nail with my sanding band as well, my 150 grit sanding band. And then now I'm just coming in at the cuticle and I'm cutting the excess cuticle off. That way, our nail can have a beautiful finish. And if you're polishing, especially in the end, if you're doing a polished design, I think you really should cut the cuticle, because then sometimes if you leave the cuticle, you have problems when you're polishing. You can't get the polish down in the cuticle like it should be, because you have all those hang stuff. So that's what I think. And then I'm coming in with my nail tips from 876 Nails. These are no C-curve square nail tips. They stick very fast, and with me, I measure the tips for all fingers. I measure, and then I come back and I glue the tips on. When I glue, I make sure it fits sidewall to sidewall. If the tip is bigger, I choose the bigger one, and then I just come in with the hand file and take off the excess, but I always choose the bigger one because you need the strength. And if you measure the nail too small, then you don't get that strength from it. So, and then it doesn't stick very well. Like if the nail tip is too small, it can just pop up. Like when you glue it down, it just pops back up. So it's good to just measure sidewall to sidewall and choose the bigger tip if you're not sure which one to get, and then just use the hand file to make it perfect. And as you can see, we're going in and we're gluing the tips on. Like I said, these tips, they stick very fast, but she got a curved nail bed, so I usually just press the side of the tip. That way it hugs the nail how I want it to. And some people use a wand. I don't know if you ever see some nail techs, they have a wand. If you're using forms, you see they use it in the end to curve the nail. So if you have a wand, you can use the wand to press it, but I just use my finger. in the video, like you saw, I did come in and I used my scissors to remove some of the excess tips. Then I just come in with the hand file and make sure it's nice and straight and crisp. And today I think we used a nude base powder. That's Nyomi nude from 876 Nails, and then we're using the liquid as well to create this set. The first bead, we're going to place it right where the tip and the natural nail meets. So when we place that first bead down, if you notice that the bead is too runny, just hold it there for like 5 seconds before you lift the brush. Like, that's something that I noticed. Like if you put it down on the nail, okay, it's already laid, or you can remove it. But let's say you want to keep it and it's a bit runny. Just hold the bead in place. Don't let it go. Just hold it for like 5 seconds and give it time to set. And then you release it. When you release it, you just stroke it, light stroking motion, light tapping motion, and just encourage the product to flow forward. Don't dig in it. Don't pull it too hard, because then you don't want to pull all the products off the nail. So you just want to remember to use light motion when you're doing this. time for the fun part, the design. So now we're doing a French. How I do my French, I just visualize it. I look on both sides, see where I'm gonna start and see where I'm going to meet in the middle. And I just eyeball the French and swing as I go. And one thing also, I kept on making it shorter and shorter because I was thinking about the design and I was like, yeah, we're gonna do a smiley face on this one, so the French might not be thick enough. So that's why I started out so small, but then I kept on shortening the French just to give me enough space to work on that smiley face, to put that smiley face on. I'm coming in again with the next French. As I said, I eyeball it, see where I'm gonna meet with each line, and then I just fix it up as I go along. I just come in, go over it, make sure if I see something that doesn't look right, I go over it again with the brush, trying my best to get that perfect French. Not all the time it's perfect, but we try to get it as close as possible. Now it's time for the design. So yes, when I'm doing a design, I do the outer line first. Most times I do the outer line first and then I shade it in the middle. So it all depends on what I'm doing, but for the most part, I make the outer line first and then I come in and I shade it in. And then if I see anything that needs to be crisp, I just come back in with the liner brush and I just crisp it up. Now I come back in with my cleanup brush and I did remove some of the polish because I noticed that I went too far off on the side wall and it wasn't supposed to be that wide. So I just come back in with some acetone on my liner brush, on my cleanup brush, and I just remove the portion that I thought was like, it just had seemed too wide at the tip. So I just remove some, then I come back in and fix any mess that I made. And what I do when I'm doing a design, I make sure that my pinky finger is always resting on the thumb or on the client's finger, on my middle finger. But the pinky finger right there is like the stabilizer. Like you cannot, well, I cannot do a design without resting my pinky finger on something. Like either it's my finger, like right now it's on the client's finger, because it's just like you're gonna shake. I shake a lot if it's not there. It's the stabilizer, like legit. forget to record the part that I was starting with the eyes. So for the white part, I use a dotting tool, and I just come in and place the two dots there. But for that part, I did use a dotting tool. So this is the dotting tool that I had used for the white part of the eye. So I was almost done with the design. Then I was like, something looks weird. And I'm like, oh, I forgot to put the nose on. So I came back in and I just put the nose on it. And we were in a rush because she had another appointment to go to, but I was trying to do my best. I'm like, I just really want to record this so y'all can see. So anyways, yes, that was the final results. Coming in with my top coat, and I'm top coating it. And when I'm done putting on my top coat, I usually just wipe the sides with my fingers or my gloves, whatever it is, just to clean up like if the top coat had leaked to the side, because then we just work so hard to shape our nail and do all that. So the top coat can leak to the side and cause the shape to change. If it leaks off to the side, the shape usually changes. So you just want to go in and clean that up. Remove the top coat from like the sides of the nail. That way you keep your crispy shape that you just worked hard for. And that's the final results, guys. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, like, and leave a comment in the comment section. Until next time.